What's up, everybody? Welcome to BioS 3 Raw TV. Well, this video absolutely has to be made, and I think what I'll do is I'll link this when people actually send me messages or emails about my personal training, all right, about coaching, about whatever you want to call it. Anyways, so I get these emails. Well, Jerry, does my diet and workouts change week to week, or how is it set up? Is it like just the 12 weeks? It's the same diet, and I'm like, what? I'm like, time out. What the fuck are you talking about, right? So there are actually programs out there for the entire 12 weeks or 24 weeks or 10 weeks or whatever. You get one diet, you get one training program, you get one cardio program, you get one supplement program, and you follow it all the way through. And that's pretty much all you get, right? So when I start asking questions that poke around, they say stuff like, well, I feel better if like my workouts change. And here's the thing, cardio and your supplements should stay stable, but supplements could change based on what's going on with your body responding. But cardio and diet are going to be the ones that change. Your workout with weights should not change for that 12 weeks. Matter of fact, if you're really trying to get the most out of a workout, don't change the workout at all. Okay, we're going to go into this because some people will disagree, and those people, I don't give a fuck, find another coach. But here's the deal. So the most efficient way to get the best results as far as muscle gain and metabolism increase is with weight training, right? And progressive resistance is the way that you build muscle. Hands down, nobody's gonna argue that. Progressive resistance, basically what that is you, week to week, you try to progress in the resistance you're using, which means you use a little more weight and you do it progressively over time so the body adapts to that stress to become bigger and stronger as you use more weight. It's an adaptation. The body's adaptation to that stress is a bigger, stronger muscle, okay? Nobody's gonna argue that. Now, here's the problem. You have people that they're coaches, they're trainers, and the only way they can actually keep you interested and get your money is by giving you constantly rotating shit that you don't know what the fuck is going on next. Like, you have no idea. Every week it's a different routine. And you're like, well, how the fuck is the body supposed to adapt? It can't. So here's an example. If I go in the gym and I'm bench pressing 300 pounds, and next week I want to get 305, that's progressive resistance. So week after I'm going to get 305 or 310 if I can. You know, that's progressive resistance. You want to at least maintain what you had the week before. If not, try to raise it week to week. And as you can raise more weight, you use more weight. Now, if I go in there and bench press 300 pounds on the flat barbell bench press this week, and I walk in there next week and I do flat dumbbells, or I do incline bar, guess what? That resistance has now changed. The body now has a new stimulus to try to adapt to. However, that 300 pounds that you had before, I guarantee in the incline you're not using 300 pounds. So now all of a sudden, or even with the dumbbells on a flat dumbbells, you're not using what's 300 pounds worth of resistance due to the fact that those dumbbells have to be balanced, torque. Everything is completely different. The stabilizing muscles work differently. Everything is different. So you're now not giving the body a chance to adapt. You're literally holding yourself back. Like, it really, really upsets me because you get some people like, well, Jerry, I just get so bored. I don't give a fuck how bored you get. Bored is a frame of mind. It's not a fucking real thing, okay? It's a weak mindset that allows you to become comfortable, okay? And what I mean by comfortable is when you have to do progressive resistance, you have to dig, okay? You have to dig to get more than you got last week. You have to force the body to adapt. What's easier and what you perceive as like a better workout is to come in, not have any benchmark whatsoever, and just do whatever the fuck goes on in the gym that day and leave there being like, yeah, I did better. No, if you didn't do better, matter of fact, the weight that you used set you back because now your body's trying to adapt to another stimulus, which is less than what you had the week before. You can't make your body adapt to less stimulus. The way it adapts to less stimulus is by getting weaker and stronger, weaker and smaller. It doesn't get bigger and stronger. Matter of fact, when you're training for fat loss, if you're not trying to gain muscle, maintaining muscle mass is key towards keeping your metabolism from crashing. If you're constantly changing those workouts and burning calories, what happens? Your metabolism decreases because you're not able to maintain your muscle mass. So as your metabolism decreases, you have to eat less calories. Metabolism decreases, less calories, more output, less calories, more output. Next thing you know, you're doing 800 calories with these crazy metabolic workouts that are different every fucking workout. But guess what? You're not going to be able to sustain that. You're not going to be able to maintain that. You have not built new muscle tissue. You've actually torn down muscle tissue. And you've outrun the calories by increasing your output and decreasing your calories. So now what happens is you're fucked. rather than have you been using progressive resistance and then fit the diet and the cardio to that progressive resistance and made alterations as the body adapts through that week to week. Now what happens is at the end of that program, at the end of that 12 weeks, you have the same amount of muscle mass or hopefully slightly more muscle mass, which means that your metabolism is still healthy, if not increased from the increased muscle mass, and you're much leaner. Therefore, you can maintain that. You should be eating more calories at the end of your diet than you were at the beginning of your diet. But most people never get to that point because they give up. It's too fucking hard. If you're the type of person that is bored and has to go in the gym and I have to do something different every time, guess what? You're struggling. You're struggling to achieve your goals, and why? Because you're not actually doing it the most efficient way. I don't want to say the right way because there's a million ways to do things, but the most efficient way to get the best results, you're not doing it. You're actually holding yourself back. So you come to me and you say, hey, well, I really like this. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you like, okay? You know why? Because you failed. The reason why you're contacting me is you failed over and over and over again on your own. You've hired other coaches that are yes coaches, which means they say yes to anything you want. They'll give you new workouts to do anything you ask for to get your money. Yes, they keep giving it to you. And you have failed with those other coaches over and over again. So now you're finally, hey, Jerry, what can we do here? And I say, this is what we do. And I say, this has been replicated every single fucking time with every single fucking client for decades. And you go, yeah, but I like this because I get bored. I'm like, so do you want to fucking succeed or not? Do you want to accomplish your goal or not? Because all I'm hearing right now is I'd rather be more comfortable, and because I get bored easily, which is a frame of mind, which is you fighting to keep yourself comfortable, that you need to do that or you're not going to be able to stick to the program. That's a weak mindset. That's why you haven't accomplished your goal on your own or with another coach or anything else, because you have a weak mindset. You have to say, look, I understand how this works. I need to make the muscle adapt. I need to make sure that the muscle stays as big as it possibly can and not lose muscle mass to maintain my metabolism. Therefore, the changes that are made are the diet and the cardio changes. And that's, it blows my mind how people don't know this. Like, they literally think that they're supposed to do a different thing every time they go into the gym. Now, what is this, fucking gym class? You know what I mean? Things that are like that are for the general people that need to go out there and be moving better, okay? If you're the type of person who's being trained because you need better movement, because technically you don't move very well and you don't control your body very well, that's a whole different ballgame. That's another type of training. But if you're looking for a physique transformation, a body transformation of getting leader and building muscle, you're not running around fucking doing a random workout every fucking day of the week. You're doing something that's methodically planned, completely laid out for you so that you know exactly what to do the next time you go into the gym when you're going to do your workout, so that you don't have to guess. You don't have to randomly do shit. And if you can't do that, I guarantee you will be in the gym, be one of those people spinning your fucking wheels year after year, doing these random workouts you found in fucking Self Magazine or Muscle and Fitness. Every week you change it to a different fucking thing. No results, no results, no results, no results. Failed. But you can't get it through your fucking head that you need to do it a different way. You need to do it a more efficient way. You need to do it a way that maybe somebody at your fucking gym, that's what they do. They do what you're talking about. You know what? That's for them. You have failed over and over. I don't understand how if you're failing over and over, you won't say, look, this is the only thing I haven't tried yet. I have failed. This is the last resort. But you go from trainer to trainer and coach to coach or whatever you want to call them, and you try to do the same fucking thing with each coach. And what happens is you fail over and over again, and then you don't listen to the coach and you do your own shit even though you hired the coach, and the results don't come and you wind up losing interest in the coach and the program, and you don't even finish the program a lot of times. Or you finish the program by fucking off and half-assing it through the whole fucking thing and not listening to the coach, and then in the end you're like, wow, the program didn't work. You didn't fucking follow it. You didn't do what you were supposed to do. You didn't do what you were fucking asked to do. So be aware, guys, just because you read in a forum somewhere or some fucking random hammerhead at the gym tells you need fucking different workouts or whatever the fuck is going on, if you've already done it and it didn't fucking work, think about it for a second, okay? Progressive resistance. Look up progressive resistance. There isn't a fucking trainer out there that wouldn't tell you that progressive resistance is the most efficient way to train, to maintain or build muscle that there is out there, period. Anything other than that is a fucking trainer that doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about, or someone that's blatantly lying to get you the money, to get your money, being the yes trainer. BioStraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.biostraining.com is the blog. It's I'm not a yes trainer bicep, and we are out.